Hola, hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos una vez más a un nuevo capítulo de Baldur's Gate 3. En nuestro capítulo anterior logramos liberar a Alcin, el druida que había estado en la cárcel, convertido en oso. Ahora que eliminamos a todos los goblins de esta habitación, bueno, de esta cárcel, vamos a tratar de continuar resolviendo el puzzle del castillo. Halsey nos propone eliminar a todos los líderes, incluida la elfa Drow, que viven aquí, para poder solucionar el problema de la arboleda esmeralda. Pero me he propuesto en buscar nuevas soluciones. Por ejemplo, podemos hablar con esa goblin que se supone que es sanadora. Y también descubrimos que Halsey no puede curarnos de nuestro renacuajo en la cabeza, así que tenemos que seguir todavía con el parásito. Pero nos dijo que sabe de dónde salen estos parásitos y que posiblemente ahí se encuentre la respuesta. Y dijo que nos podría ayudar si es que resolvemos el problema con los goblins. Hay una enana.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous.
You recognize the crest she bears, the winged serpent of the Zentarim.
No eres un mercader normal, ¿verdad? Formas parte de la red negra.
Half right, sharp eyes. A Zen is a normal trader. Just a matter of what's for sale. Weapons and other exotic goods, true enough. But most of all, we offer discretion. No judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That a problem for you?
¿Qué se te ha perdido en un campamento goblin?
You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over.
Estás comprando esclavos, no prisioneros.
Oh, dry your eyes, ill-mater. It's me or a goblin cookpot. I know which I'd choose. Now, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade.
Una comerciante de esclavos. Aunque los suministros están un poco más baratos.
Racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past. Forgive the reception, eh, mate? Had some intruders a while back, can't be too careful. A druid? Can't be sure. Got one of them chained up below, though. Just follow the hollering. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much
Inspiración.
fun that those thieves almost got past.
Being boozing won't make the branding go any easier. I tried.
Creo que Alma, Leal, Tripas
Nobody's gonna push us around.
es la sacerdotisa goblin. Completemos esta misión para ganar experiencia.
Smells like
Saluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
No sueles ir a sitios así, supongo.
Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
Faith is obedience. Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. Obey the drow.
No encuentro a Sasa.
Absolute looking out for it now.
Bueno, hablemos con esta chica.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
Ay, ¿por qué tengo que dejar que me marques?
Let's the faithful recognize one another quick sharp. That way nobody'll mess with ya. And it's charged with magic. Ordinary slobs can't see it. Only us that follow the Absolute. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting.
Bueno, podemos hacernos un tatuaje. Dale.
Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again.
Sí. Una pista más para saber quién está detrás de todo esto de los renacuajos. Adéntrate a un nivel más profundo de su mente.
Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there. Digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another.
Se me metió una criatura en la cabeza. ¿Puedes ayudarme con eso?
A creature? There's definitely something rotten in there. Let me take a closer look. I ain't seen anything like this before.
Yo diría que tú también te infectaste.
Eh? Ain't nothing wrong with me. You're the one who's sick in the head. No need to panic, though. With the Absolute's will, I can fix anything. Let's deal with this in my chapel. It's private. Don't want this lot interfering with true soul business.
Oi! Priestess!
Affected like
we
us.
want the mark.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
Extrañamente, hay demasiada gente que está contaminada con estos renacuajos en la cabeza. Una infección o la invasión no ha menguado, sino que ha ido aumentando con el tiempo.
Ain't polite to stare, wormwort. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. Oof, Priestess got you good. That's a lovely bit of work. Praise the Absolute.
Un cofre dorado. Bueno, hablemos con ella primero.
Ready to clear your head?
Sí, adelante. ¿Qué vas a hacer exactamente?
Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I
She
can
loves you.
tell.
Bien, estoy preparado.
Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
These things have stayed interesting.
Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest. Don't want anyone peeping on private matters, so... There we go. Secret and safe. Well, secret.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
Vamos a permitir que hurgue entre tus recuerdos.
Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Hells! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain.
Ah, se dio cuenta de que tenemos un bicho dentro de la cabeza. Y ella también. Tú también tienes una cosa de estas adentro.
No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah?
No se da cuenta, o sea... Creo que el mismo bicho impide que ella se dé cuenta. Es un parásito en toda la regla. No, pues sácamelo.
Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though.
Un tipo de operación a cráneo abierto. ¿En qué consiste exactamente tu plan?
It involves you putting your trust in the Absolute. Simple.
No tengo miedo.
You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya.
You recognize telltale flecks of werejackal blood. It's a potion of sleep.
Ah. Querías engañarme. Eso me va a hacer dormir. ¿Intentas engañarme?
I ain't deceiving nobody. I'm trying to help.
No pienso beberme eso.
I guess we're doing this the hard way then. Sweet dreams.
Adiós.
Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking.
Bueno, no pudimos encontrar ninguna solución también con esta Goblin. Sacerdotisa de la absoluta. Todo fue un engaño. Pagarás por esto, Goblin.
You'll pay for talking back. Can't beat you too hard, though. Gotta keep you alive for what comes next.
Estás infectada, a ti también te acabará pasando.
Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore?
Tengo poderes. Algo me está cambiando.
Powers? No. They're delusions that thing's eating your brain. It's gonna start eating your flesh too, changing you. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles.
No pienso permitir que ocurra.
Think you're special, do ya? You're not. I'm gonna keep you here so I can see every gory detail and hear every whimper and scream.
Si me transformo, tú serás mi primera comida.
Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
Vamos a preparar nuestro escape. No tenemos fuerza. Tenemos un poco de acrobacia. Dislocarte la muñeca y liberarte. Tenemos una posibilidad. Bueno, intentémoslo. No es tan alto la clase de dificultad. Con los justos.
You slip free of the chains.
¿Y ahora? ¿Dónde estoy? Tienes que rescatarme.
Better get to it. Calm and quiet, that's the way. I'll go this way. Let's see.
On the hunt. Easy.
¿Qué? No puede ser.
Over here.
Tenemos que descubrir dónde estoy. Está en un lugar donde no tengo acceso.
Should mind my step.
Otra puerta.
Should be easy.
Esos checks. Sí, aquí es.
Into the shadows.
Justamente aquí es.
You not supposed to be here. Leave.
Se armó la batalla. Esperan un chance.
Bit of caution never hurt.
No, está mal. A ver, curación, curación.
Take you.
Let's not get caught off guard. What path lies before me?
Swift and lethal.
Ah, por fin la derribamos. A ver, pasiva, sí. Todos estamos en modo no eliminar a alguien. Bueno, creo que sí se murió.
Time to strike.
Muy bien.
Swift and lethal.
Good riddance to that grimy wretch.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Veamos qué tiene. Muchas llaves. Llave del candado, llave de la sacerdotisa. Un talismán. Y un escudo de guerra de la absoluta. Con heroísmo.
What path lies before me?
Diario de la sacerdotisa. Habla algo sobre The Underdark.
Anything of use? A quick word.
Speak.
Nada. Tenemos muy poca simpatía con Lae'Zel. Ahí está el mago, quiere hablar con nosotros. Seguramente es porque necesitan algún aparato mágico. Vamos acá.
You're staring at me again. What do you want?
¿Qué crees que nos espera en las torres de Alzaluna?
Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Ese artefacto parece protegernos de alguna manera. ¿Aún lo tienes?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Es curioso que tengas un objeto que puede protegernos. ¿Cómo lo conseguiste?
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
¿Cómo puedes meterte en todos estos líos y no entender por qué?
I told you already. I surrendered my memories for the sake of the mission. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Cumplir con tu deber a ciegas. Hablas como una verdadera peona. Tienden a ser los primeros en sacrificarse, como bien sabes.
How cynical. I should borrow that line sometime. But if I have to die, so be it. Like I said, faith.
¿Por qué estabas sufriendo antes?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Entonces sabías más de lo que dijiste. Espero que seas más sincera de ahora en adelante.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Bueno, en eso tienes razón. Mantener la boca cerrada te salva de muchos problemas. Además, veo que eres una mujer devota a tu diosa. ¿Por qué te sometió Shar a eso?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
¿Qué provoca que te duela?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
En tu memoria, obviamente que no lo vas a entender. ¿Cómo te las arreglas para vivir con algo así?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Quiero hablar sobre tu adoración a Shah.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Debes confiar en mí. Al fin y al cabo estamos en el mismo barco.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Dicen que la adoración de Shah ha sido vilipendiada por muchos y que incluso se ha prohibido en algunas zonas.
Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there? Just leagues of wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in this together, but I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
No puedo evitar sentir que perdimos la oportunidad de establecer un vínculo verdadero.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Bueno, muchachos, quizás tengamos un poco más de suerte. Eso me gustaría, llévame.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
Bueno, sí. Hemos conseguido una cita con Corazón Sombrío.
Ah, glad you've a moment for me. My, predicament has become rather urgent. I need a magical artifact to consume. Right now. We've already found enough magic to soothe its disquiet. If you'll just give me what I need.
Espera un momento, estás hablando como un drogadicto. Podríamos aplazar. Persuasión. Me da curiosidad saber qué pasa si no le das un objeto. Pero lo haré después. Vamos que ahí.
Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
Quizás ahora me explicarás el sentido de todo esto.
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Este día ha sido un día de promesas. No hay nada que agradecer. Me alegro de haber podido ayudar.
My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Bueno, entonces descansemos de una vez. Ya que no hay nadie más. ¿No? ¿Qué pasa?
The air is heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers.
Frotarte las manos adoloridas.
The ache builds as you squeeze your hands together. Were your fingers always so thick? Your skin always so sticky?
Chukil Gate Vlakith Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
Este es un giro inesperado de la historia. ¿Qué podríamos hacer? Una situación, podría decirse íntima. Una muerte juntos. Podríamos atacarla, puedes rendirte. Bueno, estamos todos muy cansados. Baja la espada antes de hacer alguna tontería. Éxito crítico.
I cannot trust my own mind, so it seems I must trust yours. I will wait, but know this, I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all. I came just in time. You are transforming.
Me estoy transformando, no puede ser. ¿Tú quién eres? Eso mismo, ¿quién demonios eres?
Your salvation. And not for the first time. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a mind flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you.
Levantarte sin ayuda.
Independent. Good. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. I have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. You'll feel better. I promise.
Consumir parásitos. Ahora puedes consumir parásitos de los azotamentes para desbloquear nuevos poderes ilícitos. Encontrarás parásitos a lo largo y ancho del mundo, incluso en cadáveres infectados. Pues sí, es un vuelco extraño de la historia. Al parecer ella es una especie de figura en el astral y está en una especie de guerra. Y ahora la solución no es quitarnos el parásito, sino que tenemos que controlarlo. Y para esto tenemos que comer otros gusanos. Eso es asqueroso. Pero podemos probarlo. Yo tengo algunos gusanos aquí guardados. Espera. Guardemos antes. Entonces comemos este de aquí.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Abrirle tu mente al renacuajo.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Se comió a los dos. De un solo bocado. Pero no sé en realidad cómo... aquí está poderes ilícitos, dice. Es nuestro cerebro. Qué sorpresa. Son poderes psíquicos. Persuasión de ilícito. Comienzos favorables.
Kincha, no good will come of devouring a gate worm, no matter what you might think.
¿Es cosa mía o últimamente me miras de otra manera?
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
Yo te creía cruel, obstinada y prejuiciosa.
Yes, all
that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hair stand on end.
Es una bonita forma de decir que te gusta, ¿no? Si tanto me respetas, ¿por qué eres tan gruñona y susceptible?
If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear. Enough talk. I will be plain. I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later. But I want it all the same. Do you?
Estas respuestas. Por supuesto, siempre quise tener una novia githyanki sexy.
I won't be your girlfriend, but I will be your lay. Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Perhaps one night soon, I will come to your bunk and take what is mine. Until that night comes, I shall keep enjoying your scent.
Y bueno, amigos, estamos en la mira de de 3 chicas. De pronto, en una sola noche. Ha sido muy emocionante y un giro tremendo en la historia. Ahora todo depende de quién se coma primero el pastel.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
Me siento genial. Consumir estos renacuajos podría darnos una gran ventaja.
Wonderful. Advantages are a more precious commodity than I'd have hoped, given the nature of our predicament. I commend you on your willingness to take such a risk. Now, let's hope your new illithid fuel prowess tipped the balance suitably in our favor. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Sí. Todo es incierto aquí.
Well, no tentacles yet. I suppose we can consider that a success.
¿Sí?
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
¿Qué opinas del potencial ilícito del que hablaba la aparición onírica?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious, but once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
Nos enfrentamos a peligros inconmensurables, Will. No deberíamos aprovechar cualquier ventaja que se ponga en nuestro alcance. Amistad. Y lo logramos a la primera.
Yes, I suppose we should. Though I'm more than a bit wary. Still, I am the frontier's avowed protector. New dangers require new skills to vanquish them. If the tadpole must be my curse, then let the powers it grants me be the Sword Coast's blessing. I will consume what I must to make it so.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
Bueno, en realidad fueron dos. Estos poderes ilícitos que estamos desarrollando, ¿qué opinas de ellos?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
Tenemos muchos factores en contra. ¿De verdad podemos permitirnos ignorar una posible ventaja? ¡Híjole! Bueno, ahí está.
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
¿Y qué opinas tú, perrito? Él también está de acuerdo. Bueno, después de convencer a todo nuestro equipo de que comerse gusanos es lo mejor para nuestro futuro, vamos a despedirnos. No se olviden de suscribirse y darle like. Nos veremos en el siguiente video. Adiós y gracias.